Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good morning. I see Allie's here. Hi, Allie. How are you? Got wait for some people to show up in here. All right. Hope the sound is okay. Otherwise, I can turn things up a little bit. Just got off work a little bit ago. I had a busy morning for me. Busy morning. Got off work, and then I had to go get my prescriptions. So I ran down to the store, got my prescriptions for my allergies, and then I had to get gas because that what's that thing that the sound goes off in my car? It says I need to get gas, and so yeah, I had to get gas, and kind of got. I made my thumbnail already for tonight. Hi, Buck Naked's here. Greta K is here. Philip Kraft is here. Hey, Philip. I don't know if I've seen you for a little bit, Philip. Hope you're doing well. Let's smash something. Well, Phil, we're gonna get there. I have a few other things we're gonna show as well. Um, we'll get to the wrestling though. I promise we'll get to the wrestling. But I have a couple other things we'll show as well. Also, I'm doing the very first only late night with J Hip. I think Star's going to join me as well. I'm not 100% sure. But I think Star's going to join me as well. Greta's just going to be listening. That's okay, Greta. You can just listen. We're going to show a few videos today. And of course, we're going to end it with the wrestling. So we'll get there. But yeah, I just had a busy morning running around to the supermarket to get my stuff, I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't been in many chats this week for like Tug or Megan. I've dropped by very limitedly because my allergies are so bad. If I'm not at my computer, I can't read chat. So if I jump in, I'm like, hey, how's everyone doing? Then I can't actually respond to everybody because I can't read your chats because my eyes are in a way. So then I just feel like I'm being rude. So I've just been lurking, but I've been listening to everything, but I've just been lurking. We had, I was watching the other day because Rogue sent it to me of, what's that one guy's channel? Fat Town's Feast. He sent me, or she sent me a clip from him where he was talking about Slug and how Slug had these alt accounts where he was kissing up to me, and then with all this deal with Vomit going on, there's so many other people that are probably going to get served and deposed and all this stuff, and I'm like, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, sir. Right? Like, you have to come to Omaha to depose me. I don't think that's happening, but you're always welcome to. I'm not going anywhere. But no, I had Audio Coffee's here. Hi, Audio. Nice to see you here, Audio. But yeah, it was one of those mornings where I got off work. I get off at 6:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I ran to the gas station. I got gas because the thing was beeping at me, and I'm not a person who can fill my tank up all the way. I went inside the gas station and got a drink, and then however much gas that's been pumped between the time I went in and the time I went out, that's how much gas I get. Because I don't have that sort of patience to get like a full tank, So I go in, I get, I don't know, $53 worth or whatever of gas, and that's all I get. After that, it's over. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one today. I don't know what you guys want to see first. We have a little hodgepodge of other videos we could see. This is your choice. We can have road ragers going at it, and it's not what you think, or we can have AI robots going crazy, which is kind of a fun watch too. And then, of course, we're always going to have wrestling. We have wrestling, but I always save the wrestling for the latest until kind of, give everyone an opportunity. Just out of curiosity, are any of you planning on joining me tonight for people watching? If that's going to be a thing, because I might make this a weekly thing if it's somewhat popular. And when I mean popular, I mean, if there's 50, 60, 70 people here, I don't know, then I'll probably do, Audio Coffee says, oh, yeah, robots, yes. It's funny. There's this robot. I don't know if you've seen the video. There's this robot that goes nuts as it's. I'll show you in a second. But in the chat, just remind me if you're interested in tonight at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, barring I wake up in time, because I have worked all night, but I'm going to bed after the stream. I think, hang on, I do want to check something. I think Rosalind has a stream at some point in time. Let me look and see if she has a stream today or if it's tomorrow. What is she doing? Roz. Why is she not like the first one in my stream? Give me 1 second. I just want to see what Rosalind's doing. I can't remember. Oh, there she is. I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow where she's doing Vice Baby thing. Let's see. Scheduled for 5:10. So it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. before my live at 12:30. She's doing her Tell Me Everything with Vice Baby. So let's keep that in mind. In fact, while I'm on the screen, let me pull up my Tennessee Backyard Wrestling so I have it up. On Faves is here. Hi, Faves. On Friday mornings, I'm a little discombobulated. Like while I was watching Shizzy, I also was like making my thumbnail for tonight, because I haven't streamed this much lately, and where I'm doing Friday morning, Friday night, Saturday afternoon. I tell you what, if tonight goes well, who knows? Maybe we'll do a Saturday night people watch as well. I don't know. We'll see if I can handle it. But possibly, I can imagine Saturday nights might be just as fun. And then we could see if we have any repeat guests and stuff like that. It could be a good time, but we'll see what happens. Let's look at these. Let's look at our out of control robot first. Let me pull that one up. Share screen. Okay, out of control robot. Stage. I don't know if any of you seen this video or not, but this robot goes berserk on these two guys. But it's hooked up to like a crane, so it can't do anything. Let's see. Let's play the video. Let's see. Full screen and play. I don't know if there's sound or not. I don't think there is. But the kids are playing around with the robot, and then we're going to see what the robot does. The robot's upset. The robot's upset. It's going nuts. It wants to attack. Attack these damn humans. Oh, my goodness. We're going to know. I'm getting you. I'm getting you. Lisa Hines is here. Stop the robot. Stop the robot. And they eventually stop the robot. And once again, I don't know. This is where I'm like anti-robot the minute they start attacking. Buck Naked, hey, Buck Naked's here. I might have already said that. All right, Chucky's here. Robot Lives Matter. That robot was out of control, though. I think you would all agree that robot was out of control. And it reminds me of, what was that one movie with the guy who slaps people? The one guy, Will Smith. And and he's convinced all the robots are bad. Well, that robot's bad, and that convinces me that we don't need to be building these robots if they're doing that. But no, it was just a fun little watch that I had. Let's see here. All right, are we ready yet? Are there enough people here that we can take a look at road rage? Because we do have a road rage incident that's going to blow your mind. It's going to be nuts. Yeah, it was iRobot. Yeah, hey, Recall's here. I hope I'm saying Recall right. Is it Recall Rackle? I don't know. You have to tell me. Star usually pronounces those words for me, and then she usually still does it wrong. So Kevin Shealy's here. Good morning, Kevin. And hey, Kevin, I did look into it for the members only to see if I could do it where mods could be in as well. Whether or not they have a membership or not. And I don't know that I can do that. I've looked into it, but you message me, Kevin. We'll work something out. We'll figure something out there for you, okay? Because you do a lot of work on my stream, and I would prefer to have you there on Tuesday mornings for members only, every Tuesday morning at 8 a.m. Always a fun time. I have this other one I'll pull up here. Which one do I want to pull up first? Not that one. This one here. Oh boy, this is the Delco lady. Have you seen the Delco lady? I'm just gonna ask that if you've seen this. Oh boy. Is that the? I don't want the Daily Mail one. Okay. This is not the road rage that you're expecting. Okay. This is we're gonna have wrestling audio coffee. Don't worry, we're gonna have wrestling. Don't worry. Look at there. I always like to start things off with a couple other videos before we get to the wrestling. But this is, you're on the Just J Hip channel, and if I'm sharing road rage with you, you better understand what you're getting when I share a road rage video with you. You better understand it's not what you think, okay? Okay. Here we go. Delco woman seen defecating on another car in road rage video. Are you sure you still want to see the road rage incident? I'm giving you all an opportunity to back out now. I've given you cucumbers twice. I've given you a whole handful of stuff since Ladies Girls Gets Faves. This was insane. But Nancy's here. Hi, Nancy. Just in time for Delco woman. She's defecating on another car in a road rage video. Trust me, I'm not going to show you a nasty video. Well, kind of. Well, we'll get to it. Delco woman seen defecating on another car in road rage video. Woman dubbed as the Delco Pooper was arrested by Prospect Park Police. 44-year-old Christina Solimento was taken into custody after police say she was seen defecating on another car in a viral social media video. And she tells Fox that she has a sickness. Delco Pooper has many dubbed her on social media, was identified by police as Christina Solimento, 44 of the, well, whatever. And there is where when she was arrested. O'Connor asked, "Can you tell us what happened?" The lady said, she chased me, and I asked her not to attack me. Okay. This is the funny thing, though. I'm going to share this early. All right. This is kind of a spoiler alert. Rock all. Okay, I will say rock all. That's what I needed to see. Thank you. Because I want to say it correctly. And Same as when Gracia was here, and I said Gracia, and it's Gracia. So no, I want to say things correctly for everyone who enters my streams here in my chat. But anyways, a little funny thing here about this, and this could be a little spoiler alert. The woman behind this woman was not following her. She was going home. It was the route she drove to go home. But she had traveled for quite a while behind this woman, but they just happened to travel the same way home. They had to specify liquefied cheese. I wonder what this was. Oh, we're going to get to that buck naked. I apologize. We are going to get to that. But it's going to be blurred out. I'm going to save you that it's the morning time. I'm trying to save you a little, but this is just JF. This is what I do. Okay, now back to the article. The video was taken Tuesday evening. It has now been seen millions of times on social media. The video shows the woman getting out of her car and defecating liquefied feces onto the hood of the car of another woman, according to police. She's seen in the video smiling while getting back into her black Nissan. The same Nissan was parked outside her home Thursday night when she was arrested. Police say it started as a road dispute and escalated. They were both headed in the same direction. They both lived not far from one another, and the woman in the dark-colored car thought the woman was following her when she was just going home. The incident happened near the corner of Yada Yada, half block away from Little League Field, where neighbors say Delco Defecator, and they call her Delco Defecator, was the talk of the town. They're calling her the Delco Defecator. How would you like that if you got kids? If you got kids and they go to school the next day and they're like, oh, that's how your mom's the Delco Defecator. That's interesting. Good job there for your mom. That would be just bad. Okay, we'll continue because I don't know. It's been running through my mind all day since I heard about it, said one neighbor. Just another day in Delco. Just another day in Delco? That does not seem like the appropriate response. Just another day in Delco. That seems like the worst response ever. I mean, that's not a shout out for your town at all. I mean, like, well, that's what we do here. That makes me laugh. Okay, so I'll continue on. Salamano was booked on charges including indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, and a summary offense of depositing waste on the highway. As she was getting arrested, Simone said, I have a sickness, but didn't elaborate. Elaborate. I told you guys my eyes are still a little messed up. Elaborate on the sickness. But the bizarre case has now gotten international attention, just not the kind of local police chief wants. It can't happen in this community. No town wants this to happen in their town. I mean, the recognition a town gets over this kind of thing, it's really unwelcome. We don't want this. I would agree. We don't want this. According to court records, she posted a $1,000 cash bail. Her next court appearance is May 19th. Somebody keep that in mind. May 19th, we're going to see if we can grab this online. I think that's the end of that particular strip. But, I have more. I don't come empty-handed. I have more. But if this is a court case that's online, we're going to go check it out. I can guarantee you that. Mary. Hi, Mary Rotolo's here. I'd like to thank whoever gifted me a membership. Well, you were so welcome to whoever that was. I assume it could have been Sticky Ninja. It could have been Dwayne Rapp. It could have been Debbie Baker. I don't know. There's quite a few in the last ones, but this is not members only, though, Mary. This is for everybody. Members only is on Tuesday. But no, it was Lisa, she must keep one in the chamber all the time because this was a blast. Well, well, when I say blast, yeah, Faves, it seems like an Otter Creek thing to do. Okay, hang on. I'll pull up. I think this is the one where we have the actual video, but trust me, it's blurred out. Okay, we're not doing. I'm not doing that to you. Well, sort of. Daily Mail always says this type of stuff on where they get like the actual dang video, and it's like, is this necessary? But I don't even know if we want to make this bigger. I don't know if it's gonna let me make it bigger. No, it's not. Get off of here. That's the problem with Daily Mail. Too much crap on their screens, but okay. How do I get rid of this ad here? That's okay. We're gonna do our thing here. All right, 1 second. All right, let me drink. All right, so here's gonna be the video of the actual act taking place. It's blurred out. I'm gonna bring your entire. Well, I'm kind of gonna. That's what I do. Okay. Here we go. Oh, really? There's a 35. No, I can skip. Okay, so say 35 seconds. This guy's gonna record it, and she gets out, and she goes, and she does that, and we're gonna look at the hood of the car here in a second here. And, oh my God! Look at the front of that car. Like that is a rocket shot on the front of that car. I mean, that's not right. There's something not right about that. There's something unfair about that. It was an explosion. As everybody just left the chat and said, I'm done with this. J-Hip, we're not doing this anymore. I'll see you tonight for people watching. It was amazing. Well, not amazing, though, but the front of that car, I mean, the car is undrivable at this point. I mean, that's when you're like getting a brand new car, I think. You can't drive that thing anymore. Babes is not looking. Lori Ann says, what did I walk into? Come into? I promise you, Lori, we're going to get to backyard wrestling as promised, but I always show a couple other videos ahead of time before we get to the wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. Now I'm embarrassed for myself in my own stream. What did I put all these people into? Emergency defecation alert. I know. To be the Delco defecator, be like everywhere you go, that's what you're known as. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Oh, and I promised you wrestling, and I gave you that, but we do have wrestling, of course. Give me a minute. I'm going to pull it up. While I'm pulling this up, though, don't forget, give Tennessee Backyard Wrestling a sub if you would, even if you don't watch. I mean, it doesn't cost anybody anything to give them a sub. And they've never struck in anything that I've done. I haven't like reached out to them and like, hey, I'm gonna do this. You know, they've just been cool about it. But at the same time, I know that I've sent subs over to them and stuff, and I know a lot of people really like their stuff. And even if they're not on my stream, I promote them basically everywhere. Hang on, they have so many videos. I gotta scroll down a little bit. All right, we're gonna get to episode. What episode are we gonna get to? We did that guy. Oh, that's a new one. This is when they're gonna start getting a little crazy here. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry I started you out with what I started you out with, but I think that's what you've come to imagine for me. Now I'll tell you this much though. There was a guy that hold on, I gotta pull this up bigger so I can see it. There was a guy that was a go guy somewhere that the cops couldn't catch because he couldn't poop on demand and throw. I can't remember where it was, but it was maybe in India. I don't want to run across Tim, that's for sure. Philip Kraft says backyard wrestling was a trap. No, it wasn't a trap, Philip. You should know by now. If you watch, that's great. No, Kevin, it's not a good breakfast. You should know by now, Philip. If you watch Friday morning's Backyard Wrestling, we start off with some different stuff and just kind of build up to it because otherwise, people need to get in here a little bit. Otherwise, if we just roll right into the wrestling, I have to do a few other things first. So I pull up a couple funny stories and we do that. I'll tell you this much though. I'm going to try and be more careful. I get demonetized on every other one of these or every one of these that I do because of the intro music. So I always get demonetized for the stream, which is fine. There's like 20 or 30 people here. I mean, that's fine. I didn't care that much. But let me see which one we're going to do here. We're going to step it up a little bit. And we're going to go all the way to episode. Oh, let's do episode. Oh, this is a good one. We're going to do episode 20. And we're going to continue on with the. Hold on. I need to mute this so I don't get in trouble because I always get in trouble. But I mean, these aren't like huge streams for me. I don't care if they get demonetized, but I don't like to get in trouble with YouTube. Like I don't want to get to where like my channel's gone over like a video or something. But okay, we'll share that. And we're back in StreamYard. Add to stream. So we're moving on now. Oh, I can get rid of it. We're moving on now to episode 20 in our anthology. And this is our, if you count members only, I believe this is our third or fourth episode where we're doing some backyard wrestling. Sassy Backyard Wrestling, showing some love. I appreciate it. Once again, they have, 1,000 videos. So we're at the very beginning of this and we're going to keep working our way through it. And it is a fun watch. I enjoy it. And just as much as I think tonight's People Watch, I think it's going to be fun. And for anyone who doesn't, Black, you know what I'll do is it doesn't let me just switch the music when I play their song. I mean, yeah, I could play anything, but no, it's Friday morning. I got off, an hour and a half ago. I don't prep this stuff that much for Friday mornings because it's a very small stream. Okay, but tonight's is going to be really fun. I'll tell you why though, because when we do our People Watch, I can click on some background music, and we can. But I want to hear them talking stuff in this. But I can click on some background music as we hop around because there's no sound on any of the videos we show tonight because it's all live cam. And so no, it would be super fun because it's just going to be one-on-one chat with me and maybe Starcast and whoever joins because we're all going to be commenting on the videos we're watching, and it's not going to be just one video. I'm going to be popping around to Skid Row, I got a train station pulled up, a train depot. We got Kensington Station. we're gonna pop around. Yeah, yeah, Buck. They have almost 9,000 subscribers. These guys aren't. I mean, they've been doing it for 8 years, but these guys aren't like small time channel or anything. I wanted to show the anthology of how they've grown the same way I'm trying to grow my channel, the best I can. And I don't want to do Vomit and Dick Lickman every single stream. I want to do some other stuff too that maybe you'll like, maybe you won't. And if I don't get all the likes and stuff like that, that's okay. It's stuff that I think's fun. And if 20 or 30 other people think it's fun, then that's fine for me. I just want to do some other stuff that's not always that. But let's go ahead and let's play some backyard wrestling. I'm going to start off with no sound because I know how this goes. As you can see, there's Lil Mike comes out. I got to get rid of that one there. Yeah, there's Lil Mike. See, he's got the L and the M upside down, and there's Backyard Billy or whatever his name is. There's Atomic something. I can't remember his name is. Yeah, Faves. They have more than Stupid Dave. He has a solid 1,600. I don't know, 1,690 followers. So. And he's been doing it for 18 years. So, no, he's doing well. But to be talking crap about me and Slug, I mean, come on, man. And I don't mean to knock his channel. Just he has no business talking about me and Slug. Let's see what we got going on, though. We'll turn the volume on.
Drop it tonight?
Apparently, I guess, man. It's your decision. You're the champ. I'll
follow through with it. Right. I'll do what's for the fans.
Right.
I'll defend this title.
See, that's where I get in trouble. See, I grab 4 seconds of music. And that's where I get in trouble. 4 seconds of music. It's insane. We're going to have to wait for the entrances to be done. There you go. They're coming out. And once again, look at the crowd. They got a pretty decent crowd here. Let me see if we're done with the music. They've entered the show. All right, let's well, we'll wait for him to do his thing. All right, we're in the ring.
It's for the WWE Universal Championship.
See, it's another 4 seconds that I'm doing my best to mute, and all right, I think we made it. I think we made it.
USPW Cruiserweight Champion, and he is awesome. The WWE Universal Champion.
Buck Naked, we don't need to wait for them to give them a GoFundMe for Speedo Spandex. They're going to get there. I promise you. They get there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your special guest referee, Redneck Man.
Yeah, Philip. They play a lot of music at the entrance, and I try my best, but when I'm listening, I have a 4 second delay, so I keep getting caught with 4 seconds of music. Now, in upcoming streams, they're going to have an actual ring. All right, so we're getting to the point where they're going to have an actual ring. The rings keep growing and growing from here.
Is that a fat Donald Trump and Peggle mixed together?
What sense did that make?
The jokes are so bad, dude. This sucks.
Oh yeah, I used to do bedroom wrestling with my brother as well. So yeah. Oh, it's got an armbar or a finger smash or something.
Oh. I looked up a picture on the internet and they'll have to train it off.
Oh, that's a smash to the face. I'm gonna tell you, Black Naked. I'm not 100% sure if we get to ring girls. I think there's a female wrestler in the future that comes along.
I'm gonna have to have you removed from the premises. Remove. Go. Don't remove me.
In fact, there might be two. I don't know, but we're gonna get to where they eventually have a female wrestler. So we'll get there. You can see, though, if you remember the first stream, their moves have kind of increased from here. I mean, they're doing a little bit better on the moves.
One. Get back in the ring. Come on.
Now, it looks like in the background, I think Fat Asian got a haircut. Fat Asian, I think it's in the background in a gray shirt.
4, 5, 6. Get in the ring. 7.
Under the tarp is some plywood and spare tires. That's what's under the tarp. Now there's a good move there. Look at that. Oh, he might be out.
What?
He-
2, 3. Hey, come on now. No. Don't do it. Actually, this is gonna be really cool. Go ahead.
Okay, well, maybe not the best there, but I've seen worse. Yes, hit that like, Raquel. Hit that like, please, people.
3, 4, 5. Wait, what comes after 5?
The refs are always a little slow on the calls in the beginning portions of this
Oh, okay.
channel.
Never mind.
Oh, see, they went aerial there. That was pretty good. We got another. Well, he was on it there with the count. We don't get to ropes for another, I don't know, like 20 episodes, but I don't do every episode. I mean, this is like week 3 or something. We're up to episode 20. So we're going to progress this a little faster than one would think.
2, get back in the ring. 3, 4, get in the ring. 5, get in the ring.
Yeah, audio. I mean, they have an audience now. They have cars showing up to watch this. Yes, Ellie, it is funny. And see, and I've always said it gets funny from the get-go. And then later on, they get like so much more developed that it becomes to be like a really fun stream to eventually watch. I mean, eventually they end up with like, I don't know, 30, 40 different characters. They have quite a lot of characters.
1, 2, you got 2.
There, you just gave him a kick to the butt. That was kind of weak, but it's something, I guess. But if you remember from the very first stream, it looks like they've cleaned up the yard a little bit more. There's not as much trash lying around. Yeah, Kevin. Once we get bigger, we all do that. I never got bigger than my older brother, but I was adopted. Oh man, that was a hard hit to the face. So Rick Reed is here working up to the W. I'm going to give you a fun story though. I'm sorry to break the momentum here. When I was younger, I was like, I don't know, 6. And my older brother and his friend made up adoption paperwork from me or for me, and it was all like burnt up. And then they told me that the foster home that I was staying at burnt to the ground and I was adopted. I don't think that this is true anymore, but it crushed me because I thought for sure I was adopted because my older brother presented me with this paperwork showing this burnt down foster care center, and I was crushed. But now that I look so much closer to my dad, I'm starting to think, no, maybe I wasn't adopted. But okay, we'll get back to the wrestling. It was just a little story I was going to give you because that's what I do. Okay, we'll go back.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to count that. 1, get in the ring. 2.
You know, Faves, a lot of younger girls are better at wrestling than the boys because they're more flexible. And I've seen a ton of videos of girls wrestling with the boys where at least at the younger ages, where they are actually better at wrestling than they are, and they tend to beat the living heck out of them. You know? Oh boy, we have a flying kick! Oh boy. It wasn't mean buck naked, but at the same time, it was funny. You know, like they went through this elaborate scheme to make me adopted. It was adorable, but at the time, I thought it was real. I actually was crying about it.
You just gotta believe. Oh, wait, I don't have to count. It's trash anyway.
Yo, this girl who was on the wrestling team when I was in high school. Well, there was a girl on the wrestling team, and she had, I would say, a crush on me, but I was always too intimidated to like beat her because I think she could beat me up. But she wasn't bad looking, but I was just scared of her. I thought, what if I break up with her? She'll beat me up.
1, 2. And it kicks out. Do you want to give? No. You want to give?
Yeah, you know, probably not a 6 foot tall versus 3. I don't know. That doesn't seem like she's gonna win that fight.
Oh, wait. 1. No.
Oh boy, we got a diving turning kick thing there. That was pretty good.
Going
That was pretty
outside,
good.
I'm getting tired of counting.
And he might be out for the count.
And the one.
Oh, and a flip. That was,
know what?
I don't know what you call that thing, but yeah, it was diving outside of the ring,
Bruh, I don't even know.
turning kick thing.
No, I'm good.
Head scissors take, and crop dusted the champion, crop dusted him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't feel comfortable wrestling in jeans.
Pretty red
That's me.
underwear.
I don't know about you all.
Shorts.
I just wouldn't feel comfortable.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm gonna come by. I should throw like
Yeah, it took me, honestly, it was like a good 10 years before I believed it to be false. Like from 5 to 15, I was like, I'm seriously adopted. See, here's the thing though with the jeans and wrestling. If I got sweaty, I feel like my underwear would be riding and I'd be too uncomfortable to continue. I would just give up.
Dude, you know what? Just stand up for me a second. Why are you doing this?
That was not a count out there. Hang on. You have to go back and look at. Wait, hang on. Why is the ref involved here? This is one-sided. Oh boy. We have one of these going on. That's unfair. That's not right. Wow, that was insane. That was so, and I went straight to the pause so I don't get demonetized yet again. That was completely biased. That was not a fair fight. The ref was one-sided. The ref of beer. See, and now the ref's coming out. Now he's going to do his own fight. Jeez, this is so unfair. Yes, Ellie, that was completely unexpected. I wasn't thinking that was going to happen, and now I'm thrown for a loop, and now the ref is going to come wrestle. This is not right. I do wonder, though, because this is a house. What are all of these buildings around this house? Like, one looked like this massive shed. Little Mike here, he's going to be the referee in this one. Oh, we better get some sound going. Sorry.
Wayne, you gotta give me a surprise.
You see, little Mike is back here. He's going to be the ref in this one. He's keeping an eye on things. He's going to make sure that this is square and it's straight. Yeah, that's the little kid that we had a little while ago, who was like 4 years old or something. And in the matter of 10 shows, he's now grown to, I don't know, he can wrestle now.
Ow!
Give.
Hi, Maria. How are you, Maria? Just watching some wrestling here. I'm glad you're able to join us. We're just having a little early morning fun.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe there is another little guy. I don't know. I thought this was the kid who was 8. Maybe it's like 9 now or something. I don't know. But hard to keep track of because they've added in so many new characters. They just keep bringing them in here over and over and over again.
Hey, 5.
Is that the fat Asian?
Huh?
Hey, he's got a cookie sheet.
Hey, what's wrong with you?
He had the cookie sheet.
It just says that the fat Asian. I don't know what we're talking about here. Because I haven't seen the fat Asian in a little bit. He might be, maybe he's on the next card. I don't know what's going on. Anything could happen. Yeah, they got the cookie sheet. You know,
Come on, get in the ring.
Kevin, that's not really a cookie sheet. That's like the top foil stuff that goes over like the fake cookie sheet. It's, yeah. No, Jackie. Hey, Bubba, spit on that thing. No, no, Jackie, no.
He gets a warning, shut up. It's my authority.
You remember in the first one where the hey God, what's the
Strip him of that baseball bat. Good ref.
in the first one where the kid goes at him with the bat and the ref goes, hey, he hit him in the taint. I'm like, no. There's the fat Asian. The fat Asian comes running in.
One, two, three.
That is it. We have a winner. All due to the fat Asian. That's craziness right there. The fat Asian comes in and does that. I was not expecting that. It's the Linda Mimas tater salad. Yes, yes, that's what it is. It's not like an actual cookie sheet. It's just the lid. What, you know, Faves, I don't know that Mima's going to be that pissed off because I'm pretty sure that she supports this and she's probably in the crowd watching. Oh boy, Fat Asian's in there. Okay, let's get some sound going again. If I haven't been demonetized already.
Come on, big boy. Big boy.
Not that this stream's like a big one where I'm like freaking worried about it, but I do try and follow the rules.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. I think Fat Asian's in for a challenge today. I don't know that Fat Asian's going to be able to win this one. Oh boy, we got like a choke slam there or something. It's pretty good.
I mean, you're just tenderizing him for me.
And now we got like I don't know what this move's called. You have to tell me what this move's called. I don't know what it's called. A neck choke or neck hold or
You stupid. Really stupid. You really stupid.
covered looks like a pro. It doesn't look like the most comfortable wrestling, but for these young kids,
I want my money.
at this point in time in their careers, it's okay. The ref appears just to be laying in the ring,
You got this, big boy.
which now the ref again is the guy who just lost.
Oh, give it to him. El de Chapago.
See, I don't know why I don't get more followers in this stream page, because when I do the wrestling, you think I would get more people in here, and I don't. So that's where it's up to you folks to share and say how much fun this is. But also, the same thing when we get to late nights tonight. Hey, Robert Towers here. Hi, Robert. When we get to tonight's People Watch stream, and I think tonight's People Watch stream could be epic if you all join me and then share it. I think we could build something here to where I would do it if tonight goes well on Friday. If I feel well enough after Saturday's afternoon stream with Laura Owens, and we are going to do a little bit of hell stuff, but mostly Laura Owens. I might even consider doing a Saturday night people watching stream. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how tonight goes. If tonight goes well, I might do a Saturday night stream as well, but that depends on how tonight goes and if there's interest. You never know.
Can you see a little light?
You know,
Asian boy? I know it's hard to see, but it's probably harder to see right now.
I said on this before because I was there was a couple other jokers making fun of me because they were like, "Oh look, Jay, when he doesn't talk about vomit, nobody watches his channel." And I was like, "Dude, I'm doing so much different content where it's not just one damn thing." So I want to do other stuff, and this is what I want to do. I say the new pope should have been chosen this way, more entertaining. Yeah, audio, wouldn't that have been fun if we would have had all 9 of the candidates or whatever there was in it? But it was amazing. There was it's the first time I think ever a U.S. pope's been chosen. I'm not Catholic, so I don't know these things, although I attend a Catholic church because it's up the street from me. And my other church disappeared, so I don't go often. I'm kind of like an ENC member, Easter, Christmas. So, I don't go all the time, but it kind of depends. Boy, that's another choke slam right there. It's like 2 choke slams by him. Now he's going back to. This is his move, I guess. That's his finishing move, I think.
You want to give? What do you want to give?
Oh, he tapped out. He tapped out. You know what that means? That means I got to mute for a sec because I just have a feeling music's going to happen. I don't know for sure. But I don't know what young kids. I'm trying to help them with their already more successful channel than I have. Give me a break. Damn it. Come on, Chucky. Come on, Chucky. Give me a break here. I'm trying to help him. Now we got Atomic and Little Mike. He's got the L and the M going on. I like it. You have to like whatever you do. If you don't enjoy, you'll get burned out. Plus, people can tell when a creator does enjoy their show, turns viewers off. The more you enjoy, the more viewers will. Thank you, Workout. That's the thing. I don't care how many people are here this morning. I love doing Friday morning backyard wrestling. I love it. And I have a feeling I'm going to love doing Friday night people watch as much as I like doing, Wednesday nights or, my Saturdays are my big stream every week. It's my Saturdays and Wednesday nights, I do the pregame or the tailgate for Megan and Tug. But when I'm in my free time, when I'm not doing those 2 main shows, I'm going to do my own thing. And I don't care, And Volmet and Dick Lickman and all these others can talk crap. Be like, look, he's not talking about us. See, nobody watches him. I'm like, I don't care. This is completely off the cuff of Hales and all these others. I want to break sometime where I could just have fun with the people that like to interact with me. And I like that, you know. I like hanging out with however many people are here and just having some fun. Yeah, that lawnmower did not look like it was in good shape, though. I'll tell you that, though. But yeah, rock out. I just like to do fun stuff, and I don't care if I'm hanging out with, you know. I assume that if you share stuff on Facebook or X or wherever you share stuff at, you know, hopefully we can build more of an audience for even this type of stuff. But, you know, I'm doing this because I like to have fun. And I like to have fun with Dave and Sheely and Buck Naked and Cal and everyone else who's here. Chucky. That's what I'm here for. Zora Paint Dry Stream. I think you could make a good audience with your camera focused on watching paint dry. Rosalind did a watching paint dry stream. I remember seeing it. It was delightful. It was in between. I don't know. I think the leaves were doing their thing. Oh, hang on. We gotta get back to the volume. I'm sorry. I was locked in chat. But that's why I like doing this, though, because I like being able to just interact with chat and some of the people around the most.
Oh, whoa. Oh. DDT or Drew McIntyre.
I do more want to say him because you're a bit demented and funny as hell. Well, thank you, Chucky. I'm glad I'm demented. I'm also glad I'm funny as hell. I do have to, though. I have to beg everyone who's here there to share this. To share what we're doing here because I'm at, I think, over 2,600 subscribers. And I would love to get to 3,000 subscribers. It would be so nice. I've been watching the Fleabags, and their show has been decimated in terms of that they don't have material anymore because they only have one thing, and I don't want to just have one thing. And I want to do other stuff, and you have to build different things that you do. And this one, like the wrestling thing's not going to last forever. We're just doing an anthology and then move on Friday morning to other stuff. But I just wanted to do it right because Mikey didn't finish it for me.
Atomic, you give.
What can happen?
Yeah, I had to bounce out. Trust me, Faith. In the future, there's so much music. It's just gonna be me commenting on it because if we build an audience around just watching these guys, I won't be able to monetize anything.
Come on, Shelby Cobalt wannabe. Yeah, Chucky. We're just watching wrestling here. It's fun, and you want me to comment on it and stuff. We're just watching wrestling here. Atomic is but no, they have the same hate on repeat with nothing new that they're even attempting to try. And I don't want to be that person. I want to attempt to try new stuff, and that's why I'm always workshopping and thinking about stuff. And that's why I started this people watching cam. And like I said, I could do people watching cam on Friday, Saturday night. I think it'll be fun. I enjoyed it on Tuesday morning, even though the action wasn't like crazy. But at night times it's much better. But I could do people watch on a regular basis, and, just to interact with you all. I have a little different channel than others do. I mean,
I don't set goals. I don't do that sort of stuff. I'm here just to grow my channel and make people, or I hope people like me. And I think they do. Yeah, Fave. That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to bring in new material, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I won't do it, But I'm going to continue on with wrestling for, at least a few more weeks, unless something else interests me. I think
Billy White, you give.
we might have that Steins case starting with the gun, with the sheriff who shot the judge. That one might be coming up. If that comes up,
Billy White, you say?
I will cover from start to finish. I've only seen deposition of that, and that's one that we're gonna,
1, 2.
I'm gonna keep an eye on. It's just I haven't seen much fruition on that. But we'll keep an eye on it.
What are you trying to do? Trying to do a
What was
Boston
that
crab?
about weak knees?
Oh, you want a Boston crab? I got you.
And now he's holding his legs. He's got his
No.
legs.
No.
And now- oh, he's got him in a crab, like a Boston crab. Oh, he rolled out of it. Oh, he might reverse it. He's gonna reverse it. This is crazy. I've never seen this before. A reversal. Oh, well, this is not even a crab. This is something weird. It's funny though. As you watch these streams, we've gotten to minus that. We've gotten to some actual, kind of hitting, like kind of wrestling moves. I mean, we've kind of grown there. Oh boy, here we go. Look at that as a suplex.
I think you're getting a little bit fatter. That's getting harder.
Or maybe you need to work out.
Seriously, it's like I said, I'm just here to have fun this morning because
Is
I like
that
to
the
do
ultimate
it.
Minecraft thing?
I like all of you people, and sure, it's just a fun little stream where I showed you a woman pooping on the hood. A robot attacking people, and now these kids doing some wrestling that's kind of poor at the beginning, but we're getting there. We're working through the whole anthology. So we'll get there. But yeah, I do like doing some random stuff.
Tough for a fat guy. What are you doing?
I'll be honest with you. If I did Dick Nickman and Bowman for the rest of my life, for the next
Billy
year,
White, you
I'd go
surrender.
crazy. Knowing Laura Owens is back in my life now, that would be insane. A Vet Nation raid! Hey, it's Craig of Scotland. Thank you. Vet Nation's here. Hi, thank you. Jay, you're watching Dick and Bone, because that's what it's like. No, I don't want to watch that. Please, no, please, no. Thank you, Vet Nation, for swinging over. I love it.
2.
Having just a little bit of fun. Greg from Scotland, hello.
No, not today, son.
We're doing some crazy wrestling this morning. It's insane.
3.
We did this on Fridays, Greg of Scotland. We did this on Friday, and then on Friday nights for the first time ever, we're doing people watching, just Jay and friends. I don't know who's gonna be here. I think tomorrow though, on tomorrow's stream.
1, 2.
See, I'm just sitting here. I'm just promoting stuff because we're watching the wrestling. But tomorrow is the clothesline. Fair enough. It's hard to do a clothesline without the ropes, though. That's the thing. When they get the ropes, things will get better.
Diablo, put some clothes on.
I can't tell you how much I hate backyard
Atomic
wrestling.
Flash.
I used to do wrestling. Well, Greg, we're working our way up to it, Greg. This is the very beginning. Remember, these kids have been doing this for 8 years, Greg. we're doing an anthology to get up to when they have a real ring. We're starting kind of at the beginning, and we're moving forward about 5-10
This is awesome.
episodes at a time to get to where they're the real deal. All right, Greg. They have over 9,000 subscribers now. All right. They started off as just kids, but we'll get to where they're at now. Okay, so don't judge them just yet. We're starting from the beginning. So
One,
it's funny, it is. Didn't even know Laura Owens, but try and talk about it. Number one, Megan Tug. Number two, they're not getting it. People worried what could happen to them when falsifying documents, lying, reports, etc. It's funny. I wasn't involved. Well, I can't say I wasn't involved, but I didn't have a stream during the first Laura Owens trial. But was I involved? Well, me and David Jingers were best friends. And he's dumped me twice. I'm the only person who's been dumped from him twice. And we're going to share that on Saturday, where he dumped me and then brought me back and then he dumped me again. But no, I had many, many, many conversations with David Dingus. And I thought it might be fun if maybe... They have ladders, Greg. Greg, they have ladders. Look at it. They have a full ladder. Trust me, Greg. We're working through this on Friday mornings for just a while to have some fun. Oh, and that is it. We have our Victor, and now you know what I have to do. I have to lace over to mute because oh crap, here it comes the music. Oh, that might be the end of the stream. Oh, it is the end of the stream. Oh, we had so much fun. But no, this was this is Greg. This is just me having fun showing these kids channel because they've grown it from nothing all the way to over 9,000 subscribers, and it's a fun watch, especially if you start from the beginning. And that's why I do it, because I'm actually giving them love, not making fun of them, because they have grown so much to the point where they have rings and music and ropes, and they have the whole deal now. But we're starting 8 years ago and moving through it, bud. So stick with me, Greg. We're gonna get there on Fridays. Tonight we're going to have, of course, our people watching stream. First time ever. And gosh, I really hope I can get 30, 40, 50 people here to hang with me tonight at 9:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to bounce around. I have some cameras already pulled up. They're ready to go that we're going to watch. And we're going to go wherever the action is. All right. And if there's an area that's a little bad, we'll pop away from it and go somewhere else. But I do want to thank you, everyone who came here today just to have a little fun with me. I beg you to share it. So I want to continue to do these morning streams, but I do want to grow things. I don't want it to always just be 30 people here. I want it at least to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So Lisa's looking forward to tonight. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, I'm going to be here. Babes is going to try and be back tonight. If you can stay up, you set your alarm, babe. But it's going to be fun because the difference of tonight is we all get to watch the videos and chat together about it. We get... 9:30 Central Standard Time, Markel. It's late, but we have to do it late because that's when the fun happens out on Kensington Station and Skid Row and the other places I've picked out to jump around to. So it has to be late. Set your alarm, wake up, jump in with me here for, even if it's for 30 minutes, jump in. Star might be joining me. and we're just going to comment on the people. And it's great because I don't have to pull up a whole bunch of different streams. We can just chat on what we're seeing, and we can name our characters and see if they come back the next night or the next week. And we'll be like, oh, look, it's mailbox guy, or a mailman guy, the guy who was standing by the mailbox just waiting for the mail to come, apparently, or whatever he's doing. It's fun time. And I promise you a fun time. Plus, you get the Just J Hip commentary along with maybe Star. And who knows who else is going to hop in. We'll see what happens. I know Expert's on tonight as well. He goes on at 8:15. I'm starting at 9:30. An Expert can go for 12 hours or something like that. But I'm starting at 9:30. So hit the like. Join me tonight at 9:30. I appreciate it that you all. I hope you all had a fun time today. Yes, Lisa, I forgot. You mentioned that in my last stream. You said mailbox guy, and I didn't know what you were talking about because I forgot. Because my head was in so many different places. But yeah, maybe mailbox guy will be there again. Anything can happen, and it's gonna be fun. So I do this. D-Wayne Raps here. It's party time, baby. D-Wayne, rap your late. I'm wrapping it up for D-Wayne. This D-Wayne, you better be back tonight. Ellie's gonna be back tonight. She's gonna see me later. I already have the thumbnail made up. So it's ready. It's all set up for tonight. All I have to do is log in and pull up a couple streams, and we're good to go. This is going to be fun. So tell your friends and help me. Help me help you. I'm trying so hard to get to 3,000 subscribers. We're over 2,600 now. So just help me share, like, subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to let you go enjoy your Friday. And I am going to see you tonight. I will be here. Alarm is set for 9:20. I don't even have to wake up early for this. All I have to do is pull up a couple streams, and we chat, and we talk, and we're going to rock it out. Well, I'll probably wake up earlier than that. All right. I love you all. Have a great day. I appreciate you being here with me on a Friday morning. We'll do it again tonight. Have a great day and be safe out there.
Hey, it's hip to BJ.